Good morning. Happy Juneteenth, beautiful black people. Y'all like my Juneteenth shirt? You can't see it. It says, Happy Juneteenth, July 4th did not free me. Hello, how is everybody? I'm trying to see if this afro doing what it could do, honey. All right, how's everybody? What are y'all doing to celebrate our Freedom Day today? Woo, woo! Oh, I tell you what, God has brought us through so much, y'all. So much as a people He has brought us through. Oh my goodness. Yes, and I got my African headband on. I ordered this off Amazon, the same place I got the earrings from. I got this African headband. I thought it was pretty cute. Yes. Anyway, and you know what is so sad, you all? We're just gonna have a little conversation this morning. There are some people that are not happy about black people's freedom. Isn't that sad? It's almost like, when slaves were freed, it took, 2 years later for all of us to be free, especially in Texas. It's like they were sad, angry, upset because we were free. I mean, and that same mentality is here. You have people, corporations, that do not want to acknowledge Juneteenth. They mad because they have to acknowledge it. When their bigger boss tells them you have to acknowledge this, they're upset about it. They don't want to acknowledge, they don't want to recognize it. Even with, the officers. I seen where the officers, which way am I going? Okay. I seen where the officers in Atlanta, I believe, didn't even show up for work because they was upset because the officer that shot and killed the man at Wendy's was arrested and they're going to charge him. So you mean to tell me you are mad because your fellow officer murdered somebody? So do you want that type of behavior to continue to happen? I mean, oh my God. Help us, oh Lord. That's why in my prayer, I'm praying for the heart of men. And see that, and you know what, I don't know, I might need to change that prayer around again. Your will be done, Lord. Because this is what God is talking about in the last days. And the last days don't just mean now. The last days mean when Jesus left. In the last days, these are the days, because God's time is not like our time. In the last days, the Bible talks about perilous times, and that the heart of many shall wax cold. You know your heart has waxed cold when you upset because someone was arrested, or someone is going to be reprimanded, or justice is going to come for someone who has broken the law. So it's all right for officers to continue to just pull out their gun and kill people? You're going to keep coming to work if that's okay. Come on now. It is time. It is past due time. Past due time for white people. And I say our white brothers and sisters because God created all men to get their feet off or get their knees off our necks. Don't y'all think it's past time? You got to be able to understand the injustice that's happening to black people. If you don't see it, you better pray about it and ask God to reveal it to you. How can you be that upset because a corporation or people are finally acknowledging Juneteenth? Okay, acknowledge July 4th didn't free us. We weren't free then. And when the Emancipation Proclamation was passed, most black people didn't even know about it. They were still slaves. No one let them know. And you mean to tell me we don't need to celebrate this freedom? Why are you upset because we celebrating it? That's the evil in your heart. And one day, But I pray every soul get it right before they meet judgment. You're going to stand before God with that racism in your heart. You better deal with the racism, the prejudice, the bias in your heart. You better deal with it, because you don't want to face God and let him have to deal with it. Ain't gonna be no black heaven, white heaven, Indian, Hispanic. One generation, one nation of people, all from different cultures everywhere. I believe God is pushing this evil of racism and hatred to the forefront, so we as individuals and families can deal with it on a personal level. You better check the reason you upset because black people are allowed to celebrate Juneteenth, or that a white officer was arrested because he shot and killed a man. And you mad you're not going to show up for work because of injustice? God has brought it to the forefront. What you going to do about it? What you going to do about the hatred and the envy you see in your heart? You better deal with the issues and the matters of your heart now, while the blood is running warm in your vein. I'm telling you, that flesh, honey, that flesh will carry you to hell. How about that? But I'm telling you, the devil, honey, got his grips on some folk. He's not going to have his grip on me, honey. You better examine your own self. But anyway, it's Friday too, y'all. Happy Friday. And I'm just excited. I'm going to just enjoy Jesus, honey. I'm just going to praise God. I'm going to keep my eyes, because like we was talking in our prayer session this morning, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do about the pandemic. We don't know what to do about this nation. We don't know what to do about the injustice, the racism. But one thing we do, when we know how to do, is keep our eyes on Jesus. So all day long, while I'm doing my little do at work, you know what I'm saying, taking care of that, I'm going to have my spiritual eye on Jesus. Lord, where you at? God, what you doing? That's where I'm at. So anyway, happy Juneteenth. Love you all. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Love y'all. Toodles.